money ain't to us. Broski went and you better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister at with the fishing hook, listen up, I've had to hit the cup. So if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah. I just pull up to the crib and then I'm right back on that. Up, I ain't coming home with a full. All you rappers still washed up, I don't push weight, I just pull chips. She ain't pulling the socks up when it's half time, she get full. Finna leave the boxed up like send it, make a play and I exit. Money boy making London money, spent most of my life on the M6. Yeah, get rich or die trying, no leg. Been out here for like 8 years, come from Volkswagen to Bentley's, little. What's your run up cash? Yeah, made up. You got such a pretty face, but I want
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the outskirts of the nation's capital. It's Northwest Stadium in Landover, the home of the Commanders. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Washington Commanders. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olson here in the booth. Off we go from Northwest Stadium. A return now from the full. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect. And it falls incomplete. He was looking for his tight end Dallas Goedert that time. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 17 yards, the gain there. 1st down, Philadelphia.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
Great. Crowd left.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And that'll give him a 1st down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. That's Goddard in motion. Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. This is intercepted. Picked off by Trey Amos. And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Ready. Come on. 60 Bison.
Right to the air goes Daniels. He'll get this complete. It's George Pickens. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick 1st down.
So every team practices this on both sides of the ball. They call it sudden change. So in this case, the offense takes the field quickly following the defensive takeaway, and now you want to get off to a fast start, generate a quick play, and spark your possession, and it's exactly what they're able to do here, picking up that 1st down.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Ready.
Now a run with the rookie out of Oregon. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. This one batted away. It's incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there, and that will lead to a 2nd down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. Moving outside the pocket. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
Here we go, shot. Viking 18. Ready.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. That's caught outside. It's complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. 23 yards on that pass play. 1st down, Washington.
Ready. Hawk 70.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. His 12th touchdown of the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Spencer Schrader now on for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Commanders will take a 7-0 lead.
Commanders 7, Eagles 0.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
180, 180.
He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a 1st down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Look at the 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
No contact. 180, 180.
Off the bootleg, it's Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game. Force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away. And then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
3rd and 2. Here we go.
No contact. Hey, let's go. Trim it. No contact.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
That is incomplete. Well, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You know, Mike, I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was one of them.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll plow it forward for a gain of 4 yards.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 44 now. Here's 2nd and 4.
Bronco 80.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. I-hat defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
off. Come on. Set. Cougar 19.
From the shotgun on third down, Daniels. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Tag! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. And he will get down here as he wisely avoids the contact. Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Campbell on the stop. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Eagles' 13-yard line.
Timberwolves.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Moving to his left. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding.
Here we go, Scott. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
Back to the ground after the penalty. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Hold the ready. Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. The PAT up and good. And the Commanders will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On play action, Hurts. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Johnny Newton in there for the sack. It is a loss of 6 to begin the drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Commanders with the early lead. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. It is 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. He was trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. And that'll set up 4th down. Here comes the Eagles punt team. This is away, and it's a very good kick. Angled toward the sideline.
Over 1st and 10. They're on the 17-yard line.
I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the place. True indeed. Yes, I got the record, that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide rockers make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some mad charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast to make me fight Q-tip, I leash I need. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body, making you just feed off dynamic flows and take heed. Need more information, homeboy, than just read. Hey, you can read all about the pure breed. Do the noble dance, my do the pepper seed. When I step up in the place, then yo, I step correct. I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check. How dare you ever try to step on my suede shoes? Top Gun shut down your firm like Tom Cruise. Please let me get down and blow a fuse. Acting fool, breaking way down to molecules. Yo, let me hit you with my ill street blues. Bust the rhymes, always headlines, the street news. Hey, baby girl, don't be confused. 7 by 17 and enjoy my boat cruise. I know you really wanna know who's coming through, leaving residues. Sorry, homeboy, but your flow sound used. Got to pay your dues, baby, you know the rules. Whenever I travel the world, I land cruise. If you choose to, how you get. Now I got you on super unleaded fuels. Give me room, give me some space, your excuse. When I step up in the place, then I step correct. But I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. But I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. But I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. But I got you all in check.
You're now rocking with the best. Bust the rhymes coming through from the Flipmode squad. Boy Scouts who I be. Straight to your dome. We coming straight to your dome. Bringing all you rockers to all you rap. Boy Scouts who I be. Flipmode is the squid on. Bust the rhymes, break it down like this.
Yo, which, throw my flow. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Throw them type right out my window. Blast you with a direct blow. Blow. Coming through like G.I. Joe. Star Wars moving ill like Han Solo. Make you bounce around like this was Calypso. Always shine cause I got the high pro glow. You think that you can hide, you think you can lay low. Roll up on your eye like Hawaii 5-0. Mac out with my dreads in my Kango. Forget them, get them, just pass the. Yo, take a trip down to Mexico. Come back with that might make you psycho. Maximum frequencies through your stereo. Sorry, this is it, but homeboy, I got to go. I got step up in the place and you watch them correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect.
Just a little ways east from the nation's political arena, we're in a much different type of arena here. Northwest Stadium in Landover, Maryland. Today, a couple of rivals from the NFC East squaring off. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Washington Commanders. Officially beyond the halfway point now, eyes starting to shift to the playoff picture as this Week 10 game gets underway. He stopped on the run back of the 27. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. A play fake now hurts to throw. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Great. Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
You want to drain some of the excitements of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
Set.
Going to the ground again on first. Quite the turnaround these last two plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get it behind the line. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put two tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
And break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. So this one goes against the offense. You got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. So this is going to be 2nd down and long following the holding flag. They'll run here following the penalty. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Set.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Caught by his back. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Hurts now on 4th. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
First give of the game to the rookie from Oregon. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
70, Timberwolf. Go.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Third and short, Daniels. Eagles are on it, and down he goes. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 4th down.
The Commanders ready for the punt. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. That's grabbed at the 10. And he gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. Hurts to throw. It's a screen to Barkley. Jukes away from one. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
First down, ball at the 36. They go play action. Here's Hurts. Flushed out of the pocket. He takes it himself. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
back.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. 3rd and short.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Oh, and they're going to have the fullback trying power for it. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
Set. 180. Out.
Now Hurts. He's got it. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you gotta imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
Fall forward, and I think you've got this 1st down, Brock. It's 2nd and inches. Hurts now from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. And it's completed right side. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Great. Set. 180.
Working inside the red zone. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up. We're at the end of 1 in a defensive showdown that has lived up to its billing thus far. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're hoping to convert here on 2nd and goal.
Let's go. Trimmer. 63.
Throwing here, Hurts. Dumps it off to his running back. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Hurts now on 3rd and goal. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock, even if it would have been a touchdown. That was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact. I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Return starts from the goal line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready, ready! Cougar 19!
Here's the one back on the handoff. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Brought down by Jalen Carter.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill. And the Eagles are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
They'll take over at 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Good. 180, 180.
Here's Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Great, set. 180, way up.
Hurts setting up to throw. Into traffic, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Toss play to Barkley. And he may have just reached the edge of the red zone before going down. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Hurts looking to throw. Short pass brought in. He's rocked. That ball's free. And the Commanders pick this one up. Has room down the left sideline. And Washington finishes the return in the end zone. Touchdown. The Commanders parlay the turnover into a lead. They come up with a stand in the red zone, Brock, and that defense, you could just tell they were on a mission, not just to force that fumble, but to do even more damage on that turnover.
I think we can hear the coaches up here in the booth scoop and score. I think you can read the lips of the players on the sideline scoop and score. There was no thought to just fall on that one. It hit the deck, and everybody's eyes looked all the way down the field at the other end zone, and they worked in unison to set up a massive, massive scoop and score touchdown.
Fields this one at the 3. Showing a little burst so far. And he showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
They go play fake with Hurts. Finds him on the crossing route. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Hurts on 1st down. Throws caught. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Play action, Hurts has it. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. They'll have the 1st down and even more. And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of them.
Great, set. Trimmer.
1st down throwing for Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrives at the exact same time there. And it sets up 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
2nd down. Hurts throwing again. Into the hands of Okonkwo. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
You know, as any quarterback is going to tell you, that's one of the most difficult things to do, knowing you're going to get blasted. That defender's coming right at you, but you got to throw an accurate ball. It does 2 things. Number 1, it strikes fear in the defense, and number 2, you gain respect of your teammates.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Throw right side, caught by Goddard. And he gets this forward to the 19.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there.
Great, set.
On 4th down, Hurts. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
It's Hurts once again. On the move, headed right. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Frankie Louvu. And the Commanders will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it all the way back for 6. Took some amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown, but still an outstanding return from a defense that sensed they needed the big play, and they found it.
Come on, set! 70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
quickly out wide. Daniels. And they get this down to the 28. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Tag! Cougar 19!
Daniels setting up the play action. Chased out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Caught just shy of the goal line. It'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready, ready?
Out of the gun, Daniels. Forced out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
So after the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal.
Cowboy 80.
To throw again, it's Daniels. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
Incomplete on 1st and 2nd. Need some better luck here. 3rd and goal.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
Again, Daniels to the air. Escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. So a bit stubborn there, Brock. They just kept throwing for it after pass fell incomplete. Now they've got 4th and goal.
Yeah, and you and I both know what's going to happen when these old linemen run off the sidelines, big fellas. They're not going to be too happy about not putting one run on the board.
No, sir.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Oh, should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. 2 in a row now slipped away.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. Hits his running back. He's going to bring this down to their 35. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. First and 10. Here's Hurts. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
And again, here's Hurts. Finds him on the slant. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Handoff headed right. Barkley has some room to work. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles earn the chance to tie before halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles tie things 10-10. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return starts from the goal line. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now he takes it. And that scramble is going to pick him up a 1st down, but it looks like he might have had a little too much help. He got a flag down in the neighborhood of holding. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. That holding penalty is going to make 1st down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. And this one is launched downfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the 1st half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
70 Timberwolves. Ready,
Daniels from the pistol. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Here we go. Set. Viking 18.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. He's got room to roam. And the Eagles take over on his 5th interception of the season. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On 1st down, Hurts. This is complete downfield to Smith. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop was made at the 5-yard line. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
At the 5-yard line.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take the lead just before halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7.
Commanders 10. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback.
35-yard line.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
Get it. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Rolling left, buying some time. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Come on, come on. Hey. Cougar 19.
Throwing on 1st down. Daniels. Trying for the deep ball. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. George Pickens, the intended target. So it's 2nd down coming up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Here we go. Here we go. Rocco 80. Ready.
On 2nd and 10 now. Daniels. Flush down now to his left. He's keeping it. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the 1st down.
The Eagles go dime for this 3rd down call.
Cowboy 80. Ready, ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Trying to find his tight end. And that brings up 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle him up immediately.
Can't happen. Man, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting into your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
70 Lions.
To throw, Daniels. That's incomplete left side.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered gate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Rolling back, gets the handoff. defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
This close to your own goal line, they really don't want to risk a sack. That means, well, one option, run it and buy whatever breathing room you can.
Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on third down.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Third and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And he gets it away from his end zone. Ball taken in at the 36. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10.
Great.
They'll start this one out with Barkley. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Gets it downfield, on target to Watson. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, first down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Hurts on first down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now it's second down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Completed to his running back. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
It's Hurts once again. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles push their lead further to start the half. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Eagles drive their lead to 11. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Here we go, set. 70s Timberwolves. Ready?
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
Cougar 19.
Throwing now, Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. That's Odafe Owe with a stop.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Okay, ready?
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Daniels now. That's brought in by Luke McCaffrey. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
They'll run here on first down. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Well, Brock started small at first, but then he found that lane, and it was a race to the end zone from that point on.
And it takes a little bit of everybody. How many times do we hear these coaches tell us, if you're going to get a run play for a big gain, it takes the whole group, all 10 of them around him have to do their job. Got to block up front, receivers got to block on the perimeter, they all get it done, and a big chunk run follows.
Rader with the extra point. And the Commanders cut the lead down to 4.
Commanders 20.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Called in left side. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Working quickly here.
A gain of 15. 1st down, Philadelphia.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Finds Barkley underneath. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Offensive line fast.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 50-yard line.
Hurts now from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here he is on 3rd and short. Pass brought in by Watson. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
And an Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
And again, here's Hurts. He throws a bullet down the right sideline. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Throwing again on second down. Hurts. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
73.
Air it out on 3rd. It's his running back. And he's taken down at the 30. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's another Eagles first down. A gain of 12. First down, Eagles.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Hurts throwing again. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. And goes to the hurry up here.
That's another Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Picked up by Frankie Louvu. And the Commanders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now.
Yeah.
They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown or check down and throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
Here we go. 19 Tiger, go.
Another carry for him. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That one gains 7. And the Commanders will have a first.
Find me an offense that won't take that type of result every snap. Good execution, a quality gain, and it moved the sticks.
Let's go. Hawk 70.
Firing quickly out of line, Daniels. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And they get there to take him down right around the 41. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first.
Ready.
1st and 10 from the 41.
41-yard line.
Ready. Liking 18.
Back to the well again. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Get up. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Tag. 70 Timberwolves.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Dumps it off to his running back. And they get this down to the 28. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they'll likely be very protecting of the only one they've got remaining.
Here we go. Set.
28-yard line.
Bronco 80.
Running it now out of the gun. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Kate, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
18 Cardinal, 8, go.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of...
Coming off the edge, and it's blocked! And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
We could say they picked a great time to block the kick, but let's be honest. Any time is a great time to get through and block one. It really rewards the effort that those special teamers put in each and every time out. It might not always get noticed, but it sure does there. Big time.
On 1st down, Hurts. Finds him over the middle. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 31 yards. And the Eagles 1st down.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. He's trying to push the field. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Unconventional strategy here, to say the least. They'll try for a field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And they don't get the kickoff, and that's going to back them up 5 yards. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. Completed left side to Smith. And nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35.
Devontae Smith. A gain of 12. Brings up 2nd down at the 35-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the